What's going on, everybody? Fire Chicken, LB3, Naughty Nate in the house. This is the fight before the fight, where we bring the fighters on and things get spicy. How's your night going, guys?
Not too bad, man. Just finished up some training over at Columbia River Jiu-Jitsu. Chef was there tonight. Slav Ain't Nothing Yet was in tonight. Bulldog Rob was there. Yeah, just getting these guys ready for the 26th. I'm excited about it.
Nice. I had someone stop by at 10 o'clock this morning that wanted to train. I've actually been a little bit consistent, like I would say every other day I got somebody showing up. And tonight I made the guy that showed up today do 3-minute rounds instead of 2-minute rounds.
How'd that go?
I went fine for me.
Good.
He was, but I told him make it the norm. It won't be as bad.
Mm-hmm.
Len, how was your day?
Man, pretty good, man. Just working, working hard, beating the sun.
Yep. Yeah. It was a warm one.
Try to stay out in front of it.
It was a warm one today. So
it was pretty hot.
We got a really hyped fight lined up. This is going to be one of our main events out at the scrapyard on the anniversary event. We got Zachcray, the YouTuber, the prankster, and he's taking on the one and only Death Sentence.
Yeah, I'm excited for that, man.
I'm excited for that too, man.
Oh man, I don't even know what's going to happen with this fight. Like, we don't do betting out at the scrapyard, and if we did, I wouldn't know who to bet on, honestly.
I think you said it right, man. This is definitely going to be a fight. It's not a match. These guys are going to go out there and they're really going to fight. And that's what I love about this matchup right here.
Yeah, I see it kind of being a wild one, man. It's going to be crazy.
Jojo asked when is Death Sentence fighting Zachcray? That's going to be July 26th. It's going to be on our YouTube channel in our membership section. Look, I can't make this just a free public thing for everybody. Granted, all these fights are going to come out publicly with time, but if you want to see them when they happen, you have to get the membership of our YouTube channel. It's only $5, guys, and it lasts a whole month. You get to watch all the fights when they come out early, and I would strongly suggest going over there and getting it right now. If you have an iPhone, it might be a little tough. Android, you just go to our YouTube channel, click join, pay-per-view level. If you can't do it off of an iPhone, try getting on a desktop PC and doing it. But once you have it, you should be able to watch the pay-per-view and watch all the exclusive content on whatever device you have.
Yes, indeed. Make sure you guys get that, man. A lot of exclusive behind-the-scenes stuff too.
Yes, that's true with the membership section of the channel. We do put out exclusive content. We put out sparring videos. We put out interviews. We put out things that the public doesn't get to see. And that's how the channel's always been. But now we're adding this other layer to it. I think we're having some technical difficulties with LB3. Now we have this other level of content for it, which is going to be the pay-per-view stuff. So, I'm really excited about that. And I'm glad you guys, now we've got our pay-per-view stuff all situated to where we've got a commentary booth. We have multiple angles. We've got a lot of great stuff in store for you.
Yeah, I'm excited about it, man. And that commentary booth was a great addition. I mean, I personally love sitting there and listening to what the other guys have to say during the match. And they're doing a really good job too. Shout out to the commentaries, man.
Yeah, and this event specifically, we're going to have a special guest commentator, which is Chiseled Adonis. He's going to be coming in from New York, and he's going to be commentating on the fights. And for this, fight with Death Sentence, I think Len's back. Okay, this fight with Death Sentence and Zachcray, we are going to have a special guest referee as well. Nate, tell the people who we got as a guest.
Are we allowed to announce it?
We could tell our guest referee.
I love it, man. Knockout. I believe he got the knockout of the year last year. Mr. Joaquin Buckley is
Yes,
going to be
sir.
there. UFC rising star. He just had a match last month against Usman. And man, I'm excited to meet him, bro. You watch these guys on TV, and sometimes they look like bigger than life. So meeting him in person is definitely going to be a privilege, and I'm excited for it.
Yes, sir.
And he'll be doing a couple matches, won't he? He'll be reffing not only death
I think he wants to. I think he wants to be involved and get some exposure. So, and
That's so awesome.
LB3, he's put together a good list of guests to come out as well, which
Mhm.
I'm super pumped about too. And it's up to him whether he wants to, say these names at all on the podcast. But you know what? If we don't put the names out there, you're going to see him on fight day.
That's true.
Anybody you want to tell the world about, Len?
What's that?
Any of the guests you would like to bring up or let everybody know about?
I mean, I kind of wanted to keep people in suspense. There are. I will say that
Your audio is. Hold on, Len. Your audio is breaking up really bad. I can't really make what you're saying.
Here we go. I know you're saying there's a few people that he mentioned yesterday. He's trying to keep us in some suspense. I know he mentioned some Seattle Seahawks though. If you're a fan of the Seahawks,
If you're a fan of the Seahawks,
there
definitely
may be somebody coming out.
Gonna want to tune in on this.
yeah, there's something going on where I can't hear you guys. It's really staticky.
I think it's it might be your connection. Are you close to your Wi-Fi or?
Yeah, I'm like my Wi-Fi. Let me
We're
see.
on. I think we're on wired connections. And
We might have lost him. Still there, Len?
Yeah, we're gonna have to let Len get his podcast thing situated.
Yeah,
technical difficulties can just be a pain in the ass.
We've had them, bro. Yeah,
we've ran into it with the events and that kind of stuff.
Podcast life, guys. That's how it goes.
Let me just
let's see here. Some of the comments right here. We got Boss. Will there be a solo fight again? Yeah, we're still looking to match Solo up, but I anticipate him having a match come to 26. Solo's a pretty big name, and he's always showing up for the anniversary events. So hopefully we'll get him matched up. So that answers that.
Yeah, so Solo is on the list of people that need to be matched up. Last night I went and I pretty much wrote, all the main characters that we still need to match up. We got Soul, we got Canadian Idiot, we got Solo, some of these names that definitely are going to be on the main portion of the card. But
we might have somebody for Canadian Idiot.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I've been thinking about it. We might have somebody for him.
That's great.
I'll talk to you about that off podcast though. It's a little behind the scenes, guys.
That's cool. Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see. Len looks like I can see him again. Let's see if we can bring him on.
What's going on, Buddha? How you doing, Mike? Thanks for commenting. Mr. Gilchrist, yeah, he'll be he's already done a podcast with us. But yeah, his opponent, who is Mr. Gilchrist's opponent? Lights Out, isn't it?
Lights Out. That's the title, man.
That's gonna be a banger right there. Both Mr. Gilchrist, he's a young kid, but he has fire, man. And Lights Out, he also has that fire. So I expect a banger for sure.
Yes. I just got a text from from Death Sentence.
Here we go.
I think he just got off training, so he's trying to get himself kind of cleaned up and ready, and he's going to come on here and be on the podcast. But we're just going to wait on him for a little bit. We got, looks like somebody fought July 6th. That must be Virginia. Yeah, that was that was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Nice. We're actually the Washington State branch out here, and we're out in Washington State, so we do our events more towards the end of the month, where the OG branch does them more towards the beginning of the month. Sounds like Death Sentence says he's getting his room straightened up and getting it presentable and everything. So he's going to be on momentarily. Once he comes on, we're going to put up a video that I made. It's for his opponent, about his opponent. So, you guys get a little bit more understanding on who he is. And so the Death Sentence really understands who he is. And we're going to get a live reaction from Death Sentence and see what he thinks of, his opponent. So it's going to be pretty interesting. I can't wait to see it. Wing C in the house.
What's up, brother?
We had him on the podcast last night. So that's Wing C versus the Chef, another featured matchup for the anniversary event. I'm excited. I want to just keep bringing people on as we get closer to the event. I know it's going to be tough. I know it's going to be a lot of work, a lot of podcasting, but this is us interacting with you and hyping stuff up. And I know you're going to love it. It's just going to mean so much more when those fights actually come around. Oh boy, Southside Nate. Ooh, we got more than one Nate here.
Yeah, we do. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Want to take a match for our names? It's gonna be a funny one.
Carnosaurus is Wing C's favorite dinosaur, by the way.
That's good to know. A lot of behind the scenes there from one of his teammates, Wing C. Thank you for that inside information, brother.
Mine is a Procom Signathus. Anyway, I was a big dinosaur nut when I was a kid, so yeah. Host the ghost fight. We don't have a ghost fight because that's a different branch of Street Beefs. We are all part of Street Beefs, but the West Coast, the original branch, and the Scrapyard, we all have our own. Oh, it's Nate Dogg. Okay. We all have our own YouTube channels. We all have our own Facebook groups, and we all have our own characters. The great thing about Street Beefs is that we have people that travel back and forth and fight in different places. So this event, for instance, we've got, he just messaged me today. We have Wing C coming out. We have, obviously, Death Sentence, who I've been hyping up too. We have, Black Goku. Also, he's an OG branch fighter. He fought the Lamb. Very viral fight. I'm going to need to find him a kickboxing match. So, Nate, we're going to have to really find a good matchup for him. His skill level is very high. He's actually former pro MMA, so we can't let him do MMA.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah.
We'll definitely have to find somebody for him. Good thing we have a number of prospects coming through the yard right now. It's actually kind of amazing the level of talent that we've been getting lately. And I think it's due to the fact that a lot of our competitors are putting in time in training, man. And we're seeing that more and more on their personal Facebook and social medias. These guys are training consistently. And shout out to them for doing that, man. I don't see that often. But they seem to be really hyped for this event, and as they should be, considering the level of celebrities that we'll have there. And guys, I'm telling you, we can't name them all, but there are going to be some really high level individuals there that make this event even more exciting. Yeah.
You don't know who's going to have eyes on this, who's going to see you fight. I myself am fighting, and I'm semi taking it seriously. It's so hard because I used to fight amateur MMA a millennia ago, and let's try land one more time. All right, you there?
Yep.
Oh, hey,
there
we got good audio.
Yeah, I was trying to switch over to my computer, but I don't have the email, so I couldn't connect.
You know what? You sound pretty good.
Picture's good now, yeah, man.
We'll roll with this, okay?
Yeah, I got connected to my Wi-Fi, so we're all good. I think everything's good now.
Yeah, I think that was the problem because the screen kept going black and all that. But, I do, Nate, I want to shout you out because, you've got your gym, Columbia River Jiu-Jitsu, down in Vancouver, Washington, and you've brought in a number of fighters that have found their way out there from the Scrapyard. And just the whole concept of the Scrapyard is forming connections and bonds and opportunities. Really, it's the community aspect of it, and that you can come out here And whatever you're looking to gain, whether it's eventually going pro, as we've seen Malik Ogun, Viking Warrior, a few others, or maybe you just want to be a solid member of the community where you're out here for years. Maybe your goal is to get on the Wall of Fame. We try to accommodate whatever your goal is, and we try to get you hooked up with friends and training partners. We have sparring groups on Facebook Messenger where people just message each other and say, hey, let's go get some rounds in at the park. It's a real thing. I mean, I did it today. I had somebody come out to the scrapyard. We got like 4 or 5 rounds in. We did some training on the bag. We went over technique, and we did that 2 days ago with the barbecue. We had like 20 people out, and we're in the ring taking turns, coaching each other, and just having iron sharpen iron.
Yeah, definitely. It says a lot to bring together a bunch of like-minded individuals, man. And it is a nice place where people can meet others that have the same goals, or maybe they just align with some of the same interests, and they can find these people to create, teams, or to find people to train with. Because I know doing this, for going on 25 years now, sometimes it's very hard to find, training partners, and the right training partners as well. Someone that's not out there to try to injure you or hurt you. And, we created an atmosphere over there to where you have people that are there to support you and try to elevate you to that next level. And you've been able to provide them with opportunities to get connections with, even guys like, look at Lynn, you've created, your own teams from the scrapyard, and through that, you've been able to help guys go pro. I mean, that's amazing right there, bro.
It is. It's really cool. But the flip side to it is that hearing you guys talk about the things that we don't get to do on this side of the town. Like you guys have the barbecues and all that. Seattle's so far away, and then when you think about Seattle in general, a lot of the guys that live in this area really don't have that. I mean, it's hard because we go to these gyms and they want a bunch of money, and you try to catch up with guys at their houses, but even when you do that, guys are so spread out. Like I've watched Flex go and train with El Guanaco, and even that distance for me is far. I mean, so it's a little hard, and I admire it. I envy that I can't make it, but I admire that you guys are able to do that stuff. 20 guys, sounds like fun. Sounds like something I missed out on, right? But that's amazing. That's just amazing to see that.
Chef rolled up from down in Vancouver. He brought his kid and his woman, and that was probably, I would guess, probably 5 hours of driving altogether. I would assume
easily, yeah. Every time we go up there, it's definitely an all-day event. But we look forward to it every month, and we wouldn't take the time and invest if we didn't get something out of it, and we truly do, man. I mean, like I said, it's a support system, it's networking. You've been able to provide a platform so these guys can get some recognition out there, and that's really hard to do when you're at this level of the game. I mean, we're talking amateurs, guys. It's really hard to get your name out there.
And another thing to that point too is, like, for myself, 50 going on 50 years old. I work a full-time job. I coach 2 different sports, 3 different sports. It's like I'm so busy, and then I have my family, my wife, my kids, and then they're in things, sports and stuff, and it's just like, to get away and have that moment to come out to the scrapyard. It's not only fun, it's also therapeutic. And I don't know
very much so.
I don't know how to explain it, but in so many words, it's almost like a large counseling session, right? You get to go around these guys, everybody's got, awesome attitudes. Nobody's ever in a bad mood, right? Unless, I guess if they didn't get the win they wanted, but that's momentarily.
Sure.
Because everybody's back to the, happy go lucky once that loss is taken. But what I love about the yard is that I'm able to come out. There's a lot of guys who are in my similar situation, who family all day, work all day, don't have any time really to kind of like call. I used to go play basketball every weekend, right? And now I don't do that anymore. It's just not my thing anymore. So that was my personal space. Now all I have is the scrapyard or coaching. And coaching is a job, and
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I don't always want to work, right? So
Uh-huh.
coming out to the yard, it's a place where I can commune with people that are like me, guys that are similar in my age sometimes, and then
Oh,
I can bounce off my life, and
we
they
got
have the same
You
situations.
got him.
we got our guest. I know that. Sorry to cut you off, Len.
No,
I
you're
agree
good.
with
We're
you there,
good.
though, Len. That's all
We're
great
good.
stuff.
We have missed. First, I got to hit this comment really quick. That's from Beethoven,
Let's
the
get to it.
violinist. She's fighting Red Fox in the scrapyard.
Mhm.
Melissa Beethoven, if you're still watching, I want to get you on the podcast with Red Fox. Hopefully this week, if we can do it. Let me know what your schedule's like. Get at me on Instagram. I know that one's going to be good. Okay, so without further ado, I have for you the one, the only Mr. Death, aka Death Sentence.
Death sentence. Yes. That is
Death sentence.
yeah.
What's up?
What's up, brother? How are you?
What's up, man? Doing good.
Good. How's training been?
Good. I literally just got off. I just got off jiu-jitsu practice. Literally.
That's awesome, brother. You enjoying the jiu-jitsu journey?
I am a little bit. Like I said, to me, it's a very sus and kind of gay fighting style, but it works. It works. You know what I'm saying? It works. Like you need jiu-jitsu, you really need it. And if I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do MMA, I have to learn this style. Like when I was training today, like every time when I was first learning jiu-jitsu, bro, a man's ball sack in his face is gonna be in your face like a couple times in training, bro. It's so embarrassing, but
Sure, yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
it's getting me better. It's getting me better. You know what I'm saying? So I'm confident. If I this year's me, if I went back in time, I fought everybody I fought last year, I would win easily with skills I got now.
Well, I love the progression, man. I mean, that's really what it's all about, getting a little bit better every time, man. So congratulations to you and joining the jiu-jitsu family. I know it seems a little, like I said, it's a little gay, but hey, some of the best warriors in all of history were gay, man. Look at the Spartans. There you go.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You are absolutely correct.
There you go.
What Super Saiyan level would you say you're currently at in your training?
I would say
9,000.
Yeah, 9,000. Yeah, of course, 9,000, obviously. But I would say when I first started, I was like I want to say Super Saiyan level. But when I met Mighty Mouse, when Goku met Whis, when Vegeta met Beerus, Mighty Mouse was that for me. So he's slowly. I don't think it's unlocked yet, but Mighty Mouse is slowly unlocking my ultra ego, if you know what that is.
Oh shoot, ultra ego.
You're jumping straight to God level then, huh?
Yes.
No Super Saiyan 2 or 3, just jump from the jump, huh?
Straight to God. Yes. I was Super Saiyan all last year. We going God now.
Hey, I got to put a rule on your fight though. There's no fusion with Wing C. I'm not gonna let it happen. If you guys try to fuse with each other, I don't know. It's just gonna break. It's gonna break the yard.
Yeah. That'd be some real jujitsu there.
I would like to see you guys try to do the fusion dance. So I think that would be pretty epic.
Oh, we're gonna do that. Trust me.
Nice, nice.
We'll do it after the fight. This for spectacle wise. Yeah.
So I've actually prepared a video for you.
Okay.
The video is of your opponent who is going to be on in a little bit. Let me remind him.
Have you looked up anything on your opponent yet, Mr. Death Sentence?
Hold on. I got it right back.
Okay.
What's going on?
So yes,
Gotta go fight some crime.
Flex and OB, we would love to get you guys on the podcast as well. Any of the main big matchups, we would love to get on here.
Yeah, that's going to be the 205 boxing.
Oh, he's back. All right. So anyway, I prepared a video for you to check out of your opponent. Naughty Nate asked, have you researched your opponent at all?
Me and my cousins, I meant to make a video, but me and my cousins watched a couple of his videos. I saw his wrestling match with you. Yeah, he destroyed him. So we are pretty confident that we got this in the bag. Like I said, this to me, it's like a tune-up fight. If I'm being real, because to me, White Wolf, that's the real battle right there. If I'm being real, I'm gonna see where my jiu-jitsu skills are at with this guy, and then if I somehow lose this, then I'll push back the White Wolf match myself. But when I win this, I'm fighting White Wolf.
What do you anticipate your win? How is this going to happen? How's it going to play out?
If he's not a pussy and he doesn't try to wrestle me immediately, knockout.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. So he's going to be joining us. I just got a hold of him. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull everybody off the screen except for Death, and I'm going to bring up the video for him to watch. It's not that long, just to give you an idea of what he's about, that kind of stuff, and and then we'll get your reaction to it right after. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let me just go like this. Go like this. Go like
Hey,
One of your dreams is a lonely, solitary, scary, dangerous pursuit. You can't wait for somebody to think you can do it.
like shit on you.
Bro.
Guys, if I die in this video, I just want to let you guys know I love you. I love you. Bro. Hey.
Oh my God! Mommy! Mommy! Damn it, mother!
I'm gonna shake your hand and just. Is there give me a little bow? Woo, thank you. Oh.
No kids. Okay, bet we can cross that one off the list. No pets. Bro, come on. What? I'm not shaking your hand.
Why? I have clean hands. I just washed them. Bet then. All right. Hey, you have a good day. All right. You a YouTuber? I am. Bald person. I asked if I can. Yep, the head. Okay. Oh.
Wow.
Okay. So
Wow.
that's your opponent, Zachcray. And he did message me and say, what's with the music? So I'm trying to just avoid some copyright stuff. So anyway, death sentence. What do you think?
All right. So first question I want to ask is, he's boxed before?
He just did for the first time ever. And he so when he wrestled me, he already had this boxing match planned. It was like a celebrity boxing thing. And that was the match that you saw. It didn't go the best for him.
It was a good lesson. It was his first ever match, I believe, boxing.
Yes, it definitely was.
So he has a little bit of experience.
Yeah, I think you have more.
Yeah, well, we're about a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Does that change your game plan at all?
No. Like I said, bro. I'm like, you guys know, I bring him every time. You know who Tank Abbott is?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Tank Abbott. That's my boy. That's the fighting style I kind of want to emulate. So I just go out there and I want to box. I'm really good at wrestling now. You can ask my coach. I'm getting harder and harder to submit, but I want to go out there, try and box him, and if he wants to go to the ground, I'll submit him. But if we can just box, I'm just gonna do that.
Okay.
Good plan.
Yes.
Still waiting for Zach to show up. Zach, you won't come on screen until I click on to bring you on. Is there anything that you want to say to Zach before I bring him on? How about that?
Okay, I'll say this: it's either gonna end in submission or knockout.
Okay. Okay.
It's gonna end in submission or knockout. All right.
What do you think of the content that he
Whatever
puts
you
out
want.
on YouTube?
But he's farting on people.
Hey, that's his most popular video.
Just up on the side. It is. How many views does it have?
I think it's got a
Thousands.
lot. Yeah,
Tens of thousands of views. I
Thousands?
believe.
I mean,
Yeah.
his funniest
Oh.
pranks of 2023.
Well,
that
I'll
one
tell you that.
over 1 million. That one's got over 1 million,
Wow.
Oof.
and it's a full.
Interesting.
It's
I'm
a long
gonna say
video too.
Yeah. Well, he's not farting on me. I'll tell you that right
I
now.
was just gonna say that. What happens when that
Literally,
happens?
you know
That's
what?
gonna
You
go
know what?
viral.
Yeah, for all the heck no, I'll fire on him. How about that? For all the people he fired on,
Bro,
I'm gonna fire on him for them. Yeah, I'll go for it.
Well,
Man,
you're definitely gonna stay away from his ass,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure that's like a lethal weapon. It has to be.
I'm gonna let someone else film in the cage for this one because it sounds like it's gonna fucking stink.
Gonna get gassy for
Yeah,
sure.
man.
All
Hey,
right.
we may have to allow oil checks in this one just to kind of
Oh,
fuck some
no.
stuff up. I'm just saying.
Okay, so I'm bringing him on. Welcome to the podcast,
All right.
Zachcray.
Yo, what's good? What's
Zachcray,
good?
What's
good?
up?
Come on.
What's good, everyone? What's good? Death Sentence. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. Well, I feel like there's like something I should get off my chest before we get started here.
Get it off, bro. Get it off.
All right, Death Sentence. Like when we have this fight, like I'm gonna eat your ass like more than anyone has ever eaten it before. I'm letting you know that right now. And
That's
like,
a
look,
promise.
and like, look, you can like take that as a threat. You can like take it as a joke, and you take it seriously. You can take it however you want. But like, I'm coming. And I don't mean like I'm literally coming, but like I'm literally like coming for you.
What do you say to that, bro?
That's going to be the last day.
One more time, you cut out.
Ever.
One more time. You cut out one more time.
I said that's going to be the last day you come ever.
Ooh.
Honestly, I like how we're on the same page right now.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We are on the same page.
Well, Death Sentence, I see that you're 1-6. You see me. I'm technically 0-1. But I feel like after this fight, I'm gonna come out like victorious, and I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. Like I'm ready.
Ooh.
Oh.
And like honestly, like Mighty Mouse like doesn't scare me.
Oof.
Ooh. Wow.
Mighty Mouse,
Well-
Mighty Mouse. To be honest, it's almost like me and Mighty Mouse are the same height.
That's
So like
right.
whatever his
That's
knowledge
right.
he has is like I have the same knowledge.
We
Oh,
have to
gee.
see. Wow. Well,
So
now
Zachary,
well,
he said before you came on that it was going to be a knockout or a submission. You're saying on your end it's going to be a knockout, though.
Well, so like
Is that
I
what we're
mean,
hearing?
yes, 100%.
Do you know what round?
I feel like at the first round, I gotta feel out how he is. I mean, I need to make sure like I like wrap my like hands around him, like make sure like I see like where he's coming from.
Yeah.
I would probably say like maybe like second round for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
round knockout. All right.
Second round. All
The
right.
death sentence how long is it gonna take?
2 seconds.
Ooh, I knew that was
Fast.
I mean,
One of the fastest, huh? In the yard.
yes,
be honest-
sir. You get if you get a 2-second knockout, your name's going on the wall.
I mean,
Oh,
honestly,
yeah.
if we're talking about in bed, maybe I'd understand 2 seconds, but I don't believe in 2 seconds.
Well, after you wake up after that 2-second knockout, maybe you'll believe it.
So this is gonna be like the fight of the century. Like think of this as like Muhammad Ali versus. Honestly, nah, not that. This is like Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, like part 2. Like I'm coming in for the knockout.
I come for the knockout. Okay, interesting. I would consider this like Vegeta versus Android 19. You know how
Okay.
Vegeta blew that nigga up, and like it was just a head left over. That's what I'm gonna do to you.
I'm gonna say I know exactly what you're talking about, but I don't know what you're talking about at all. But I know you're talking
They
about.
know. If you know, you know. They know what I'm talking about.
I know.
I
You
know.
know? Of course you know.
Oh, Death Sentence. Let me ask you, like, please, like, explain to me, like, how you are 1-6. Like, what went wrong?
Let's just say even if you fought me from last year, you would still lose. So don't even worry about it.
I mean, honestly, like we all have hopes and dreams, but we all know like what the reality is.
Well, you're gonna wake up to a cold one when you meet me.
Like, what kind of cold one? Like a cold like filet mignon or like T-bone steak? Like, what are you talking about?
It's gonna be very cold, like very cold.
Okay, I
How
like
do
this.
you,
I like.
Zach? How do you feel about death sentence fighting style?
Honestly, if you would like me to like recreate his fighting style, I would love to.
Oh yeah, go for it. Let's see
Yeah,
it.
what are you gonna do?
All right, y'all ready?
I want to see how much research he's been doing on you. Oh. Ooh.
Okay.
There we go. Now hold on. That's it. It's like, do you want to see how like I would fight you? Let me show you.
Okay.
You taking some notes there, death
All right,
sentence.
all right.
Showing you his
Okay.
moves.
That was like a 6 combination. 1 2 1 2 1 2.
How did you feel about that?
I've seen better.
I'm interested in seeing how these two forces collide when they say go. And I believe that there could be a knockout somewhere in there. So
There's going to be. Don't worry.
So like death sentence, maybe like once this is all done and over with, or like could we be friends? Or are we enemies? Like what are we?
Enemy.
That's the
Enemies.
ops, man. That's
We're
how he feels
enemies?
about the ops.
You know,
Android 19,
they
bro.
call me-
That's
they
what he
call
said.
me- And
Wait,
I don't feel
wait, I
bad.
didn't hear him.
I made a video about all of it.
You broke up. I didn't hear you.
Once you, I'm gonna say is this: once you become my op, it's that for life.
Okay,
Ooh,
I like
ops
that.
live.
All right. Well, like honestly, I know I can like tickle like your soft spots. Like I know I can like get in there and like I know I can see like the heart, but in this fight, like I'm coming for victorious. I'm coming for the win. I'm doing it for my people, my family. I'm honestly gonna do it for Wing C. I love Wing C. Shout out Wing C. And yeah,
That's my assassin.
Are you gonna try to convert him to your disciple?
Wing C. I mean, honestly, I feel like I have the bread to pay him. I know that Death Sentence doesn't have the right amount to like pay Wing C to like be in his corner. So like, I know money talks, and like Wing C, like you will be hearing from me.
I don't know. I think that's gonna be hard to pull Wing C. I mean, he's pretty dedicated.
He's loyal.
He's a loyal man to death sentence. That's his assassin, man. It may
I
be
mean, you
pulling
can
out
see it
some
right
big
there.
bucks.
You can see it right there.
Yes,
My
there he
boy's
is.
out here.
There he is, right there.
He's hiding
that-
in the backstage.
Yeah.
He's hiding
There's that
in the
great-looking
backstage.
guy. But all right, I mean, damn, Death Sentence. Wish you the best, and may the best man win.
Maybe it would just be nice to join the team. You would just there'd be like a triple team now.
I mean, I would be down. I mean, I know that like I never have no enemies. It's always love at the end of the day. But like, if Death Sentence like doesn't want to eat my ass no more, then fine. Like, I understand. Like, I'll just find someone else.
You'll find Wing C.
How do you feel about this death sentence? Would you take this fight as maybe like an audition fight to join the group there?
If he survives.
The initiation.
Yeah, the initiation. There you go. If he survives.
If he survives.
What is the
We
initiation?
do have medics on site, so likelihood of survival will be
Like-
high.
What is it? Hold on. What is this initiation?
First
He
of
said-
all,
he said you gotta win.
My ninja assassin group.
What the fuck does that mean?
Part of it is you have to win, but then the other part is it happens behind the shipping container. So
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I know what he's talking about that one. I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, you might have to, do something special. We were talking about you farting on him, but let's see if that happens. That might be the ultimate initiation.
but now
I'm not gonna
he wants to fart on you, and now you guys are gonna be trying to fart on each other.
be like, I'm not
Honestly,
just gonna be like farting on him. Like I'm going to be like humping him mid round. Like he thinks I'm joking when I say that, but like that sense, I literally will hump you mid round.
Interesting. You're not gonna make it that far.
I mean, okay, I'm gonna get pretty far when I'm with that statement.
You're going to get blown to bits. That's all I'm gonna say.
Honestly,
Wow.
blown to bits. I don't believe that.
Yeah,
It's
this
gonna
is getting
happen, bro.
testy for
I'm going
sure.
to. He started it. He started it. We're gonna keep going. I ain't no pussy.
No,
I got.
Zach,
honestly, here
what's your training been like leading up to this?
my training. Honestly, I've been like training day and night. You know, taking runnings. I've been taking boxing lessons. A couple of jujitsu. I've been like watching a lot of Death Sentence's fights. I've been seeing how he fight. As I showed you earlier, you know, I was showing you
Giving
how
us a
he fought,
demonstration.
and yeah, I've just been doing a lot of researching and training, and I'm coming for the fucking knockout. And everything I just said was a lie. I haven't trained at all, but that doesn't mean anything. Or I could be lying, and like Death Sentence, like I could have just manipulated you, and now you think I haven't trained. So I'll let you think what you want to think with that information.
Ooh, some nice head games going on.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'll say this, Zachary. Every single person I have fought has stated the same thing you are. They're going to knock me out and try to box with me. But every time we fight, they cling to me like little girls and try to help me like dogs, like you're doing. So, are you sure you're gonna try and box with me? Can we make that agreement? No ground shit.
You know what I can tell you? I can tell you this right now. I can tell you that if I don't want to go to the ground, the only way that I would ever see myself going to the ground is if you were like, if I felt like I was about to get knocked out. So
Then it could go to the ground.
You know, Mr. Death Sentence has been doing jujitsu lately. You sure you want to go to the ground?
I have, and I say this right now. I know for a fact I'm a better wrestler than this guy, but I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use that. Before being real, I fucking hate that wrestling shit. All I want to do is fight like man, like Dragon Ball Z shit. That's what I want to do to this.
see, I used to watch WWE back in the day, so like I know about this.
Okay, here we go.
Wrestler
Fucking-
versus striker.
I
Story
mean,
is
John-
old
yeah.
as time.
John Cena is literally my hero.
It's striker versus striker, hopefully, but we'll see.
We'll see, huh?
We'll see, man. Steve, don't they all say this? They're gonna knock me out, but they try to wrestle me immediately.
From what I've seen in all your fights, that seems to be what happens. Everyone
Every
says
5 fights, 6
but you know
fights.
what? Fights often turn to wrestling matches. It's just how things go.
That's very true. That is kind of true. In the street time, yeah, it's kind of true. But they stay there though. Even when I get back up, they're still humping me like a stupid dog. So we're gonna see.
So
yeah, we're definitely gonna see that.
Yeah,
Fire
Zachary's
Chicken.
already called that. He already said that he's going to do that personally. So
Fire Chicken. Do you have any? Do you have like any? What is your prediction? Let's hear your prediction.
oh geez,
Ooh.
Oh, that's
I know you
tough.
said earlier you don't know that you just said it's gonna be a good one, but I mean, with every fight, you got to put your parlay on someone.
I was dead ass when I said I could not bet on this fight because I really do believe if both of you put your hearts into it, either one of you could come out victorious. Plus, I'm just not the type to make predictions. So
Let me iterate. I'm LB3.
there you go.
guys.
Okay.
I'll give you a bit. Now, watching what I saw you just do when you mimicked his moves, I know a particular fighter from our yard who throws his hands like unbelievably, and it reminded me when you were doing
Death
that.
sentence.
Someone
You're talking
right?
about death sentence, right?
When you mimicked his moves, right? So when you did that, I know a guy similar to that would throw these punches, right? And he's progressively gotten so much
Death
better.
sentence.
But that style of fighting is very hard because you can get caught with something. How do you? I would be nervous to get that right. Like, how do you fend that off? How do you right? So that's my question. I go, you could get caught with something flurry with that type of and I'm just a little nervous that he might catch you if he does that. How do you come back with how do you defend that?
Definitely. I feel like the most important thing is just head movement. Like, make sure my head is moving on constantly the entire time. I feel like one thing that I did a lot in the fighting that bare knuckle fighter was I kept putting my head down the entire time, and like
Yeah.
I feel like the reason why I did that was because I was just scared. Well, two things: one, I was scared, and two, I didn't want to get knocked out. But like looking back on it, I mean, I mean, I will say that like when I fought Diaz, like his punches didn't hurt in the moment. It only hurt like after. So like for me to put my head down is like so much of like a disappointment because I was only putting my head down because I didn't want to get hurt. But like in the moment when I was getting punched in the face, like it didn't hurt, but like definitely after I get hurt. So I'm definitely gonna like look into that. So to answer your question, just head movement the entire time, and if I feel like I'm about to get knocked out, as I said earlier,
The head movement, you're gonna wait for the opening and you're gonna try and throw something in. Is
Most
that
definitely.
kind of that what we're seeing? Because the guy that I'm talking about, he's winning and he's probably got 100 matches right now and he's bombing on everybody in our yard. So I'm like, dude, I don't know if I could do it, fight again. I think I got some skill, but I'm nervous that that flurry of crazy, wild, fast punches are gonna come, and you gotta wait till he's tired or something to throw that in. I don't see Death Sentence getting tired.
I mean,
So
most definitely. I mean, I don't see him really getting tired either. I feel like he's had a lot of fights to where he knows like where his errors are. He's definitely watched his videos over and over. I feel like his cardio's up. But come July 24th, oh fuck, come July 26th, like that's not gonna happen.
so you're gonna move your head. You're gonna wait to catch him with something when the opening happens. That's what I'm hearing.
100%. And like again, if I feel like I'm about to get knocked out, just like take him by a bear hug, or if a bear hug's him, yeah, take him by a bear hug and take him to the ground, and then we'll see what happens then.
What do you say? What do you think about that, Death Sentence?
Don't take him to the ground, bro. You're damn near mercy. Trust me. You do not want to take him to the ground. What I know, I promise you. I'm intentionally not going to the ground because I know for a fact if it gets to the ground, the fight is going to end immediately.
I mean, I want to go all around town with you, so I feel like we can go anywhere. We can go to the beach, go see the sunset, but like on the ground, that's just like that's pussy shit for me. Like I'm ready for it all.
And I'm gonna say is, bro, you're gonna lose anyway. But if you try to wrestle me, it's your funeral. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think Death Sentence weighs like maybe wet, maybe he pushes 135. So like he's obviously not gonna be wet during the fight. So you're very, very light to pick up.
Might be. You never know. The way this sounds, you never know.
You've been bulking, haven't you, Death Sentence?
My giant
how much do you think I
arm,
weigh, Death Sentence?
you look like you weigh less than me.
Put the guns away. Ooh.
Guns
So
down.
I mean, I personally,
Guns
I don't
down.
know which way to go either. I think I'm with Fire Chicken. I don't know who can win this one. I'm hearing the flurry punches. I'm hearing I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna stick one in, and I just don't know. So it can go either way.
I
I'm
really
nervous.
anticipate
Fire
this
Chicken,
match
I don't know who
being
can win this one.
decided.
What the fuck happened?
Oh, still there? Ooh,
What?
huh? I really
You said
anticipate
something
this
happened.
match being decided by grappling. Honestly, I mean, you both don't want to go to the ground, and I think that's exactly where this is gonna go. You guys are gonna clash,
It always
get
goes
tangled
there,
up,
bro.
and you're going to the ground. Yeah.
Yo, my phone got
It
too hot
always
from my aura. I apologize for that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Death Sentence, how much do you think I weigh?
As I said, it looks like you weigh less than me.
Oh my god. I mean, like, like that's honestly like, what's the word? How do I say this? That's honestly, that's what the fuck is it? News to my ears. You know what I'm trying to say? Does anybody know what I'm trying to say?
Music
We
to
got
your
you. I'm following.
Music to my ears. Music to my ears. That's what I was trying to say. That is literally music to my ears because I weigh a good like 165. So
Interesting.
you hear that?
You have the weight
Interesting.
advantage.
He didn't know what to say to that. Big boy coming.
I think you're lying again. I'm saying 150, Zach.
All right, let's pull on the weight. All right, let's pull up the scale. Hold on. How do I pull my camera? All right,
Flip
fuck
it.
this. I don't. Can you flip it on here?
You should be able to.
I don't know.
Well, we get an official weigh-in right now. You still got a couple weeks.
Geez, we still got.
I mean, I'm gonna be eating like crazy. So it's just not might as well just show you now.
And
here I'm gonna
got
take
That might be,
better.
but that might end up being to Death Sentence, benefit that you eat like crazy and then he's quick and fast. What happens?
All right, I don't know how to fucking flip this camera, so no wait for you. You just gotta go by my word. I promise you.
Okay.
There you
We'll
go.
take your
All
word
right.
for it.
Well, it looks
160.
like Death Sentence is bulking up himself. I mean, all that
I'll be
extra
honest,
training, bro.
I'll be honest. I'll be dead ass honest. I'm kind of 140 right now.
I was gonna
Oh.
say your arms are looking big. You've been
Yeah,
doing some
yeah,
push-ups.
this is the heaviest I've ever weighed. Mighty Mouse put me on a diet plan, and I've been following it.
Good. There you go.
Nice.
There you
Zach,
go.
what do
Man.
you what do you say to that? I mean, he does have probably one of the greatest MMA fighters ever in his corner. How do you compete with that?
Me, myself, and I.
Me, yourself, and I. All right.
Are you bringing a corner? By the way, are you guys bringing? What do you?
Am I bringing someone in my corner? I mean, I really don't know. Like, I wish I could tell you. Like, I don't know.
You know what? We
Um,
might be able to. If not, Len, I have an idea. We could give him somebody that might be a big name that would be a good corner for
Actually,
him.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking, well, you don't bring a corner. I think we might have somebody that might love to step in and help you
Oh,
out.
there's always people at the scrapyard willing to, but we might.
I was leaning on the big names.
That's what I'm thinking too. We might.
I mean, I could have Wing C in my corner.
Oh,
I'm just saying. I could.
Destins, what about you? Who's your corner? You got one coming with you? Is Wing C coming with you?
I can't
Is
say
he going to be in your corner?
Well,
I can't. I can't
we
confirm.
can say
but
we can say that Wing C will be in Mr. Death's
Wing C
corner.
will be in
He'll
my
be in
corner.
his corner.
There we
Wing
go.
C will be in my corner.
Or in Zachary's corner. We don't know. He might.
Yeah,
have
because
Zachary's
he
corner.
wants to recruit your guy.
That is my loyal assassin. He's mine.
he's fine.
Corner.
Is
I'm
Destins
always in Descendant's corner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Well, if Wing C is watching
That is
though,
my
is there
assassin.
anything that Zach can do to persuade you? Is there anything? Or are you
To
saying
what?
nothing at all?
Is there any way that Zach could persuade you into making him your new mentor, Wing C?
Oh, you're trying to see.
No. Even
Would-
1,000
would you
chocolate
let him
milks
on your team?
would not be enough, bro. I ride at dawn for Death Sentence. He's my master, man.
Yes.
Sorry, chat. We're gonna dance on your grave.
Yeah.
It's funny, but we're gonna clip farm.
Yeah.
Okay,
You guys
we
are
heard it.
fools.
We heard it. There's
We
loyalty
heard it.
there. There's loyalty. I just hope the
Yeah.
loyalty doesn't
All my
change.
assassins are loyal. What the heck? You don't even want to meet some more. You Lil Gown got some more beast on here right now. Good.
What I will say is like I'm trying to get someone that said it hates a lot, like for sure.
For your corner.
No.
That would be
I
wild.
swear, I
Oh,
swear, if you
I know
bring out
somebody.
White Wolf, I will drop you right now.
Or
What
with
about
my
a
corner.
commentator? What about a certain commentator?
Oh no!
I don't
What
know.
is-
Chisel Adonis is gonna be in his
Was
corner.
in Zachary's corner.
I'm
Chisel
not too
Adonis,
sure.
bro. Hold on. No bullshit. It's Chisel Adonis gonna be in this motherfucker's corner.
We don't know.
I
But
swear,
what if?
I swear to God, if he is, he's an op for life. I'm going to beat his ass. I swear. I swear.
I hope
If
Chisel's watching.
he's in Zachary's corner, I'm going to beat the fuck out of Chisel Adonis myself. I will set that up. No big gloves. We're going to box. We're going to MMA fight. Chisel Adonis. I'll say it right now. If you are in this motherfucker's corners, fuck you, nigga.
Oh shit!
I mean, honestly, I feel like if I could say that, like I would say that too. Like, unfortunately, I can't say that.
I will slap the fuck out of that nigga and this bitch ass nigga over here, Zachary. I'm slapping you both.
Honestly, like if I could say like the N-word too, like I would, but I'm not going to here.
I mean, you're gonna get beat the fuck out up anyway, so you might as well say it.
Honestly, that sentence, every time you talk, I feel like I'm getting like tickled in the stomach because like I just want to like laugh.
Every time you talk, I want to take your life.
Wait, I'm sorry, you cut it. You said you want to tickle me too? That's awesome. I love to hear that. Thank you so much. I would love to get tickled by you, honestly.
I'll show you. I'll just show you what I actually meant when I meet you.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm thinking
means
this
you're
isn't
gonna
a
die.
match anymore. It's a fight now. It's a real
I mean, honestly,
fight.
it's gonna be
always
great.
a fight with me. I'm death sentence. I'm not nice sentence. I'm not humble sentence. I'm death sentence. Anybody I fight, fuck you.
Sometimes meat sentence.
Me, yeah, sometimes that's to the ladies.
Holy
To the
shit!
ladies.
Oh, that's
To the
totally right, yo.
ladies, I
Whoever
am meat
just
sentence.
whoever just said that,
208
you just
Iron
brought up
Meat
my
Center.
attention. Destin, I wanted to ask you, like, I've seen it, people talk about it. I know you wake up to it every morning. Like, everyone wants to know, like, how much are you packing?
Why do you want to
I'll
know
say
that?
it right now. Hold on, hold on. I'm
Who's
gonna answer him. I'm
everyone?
gonna
That's
answer
what I
him.
want to know. What do you
Let
mean,
me answer
everybody?
him. Let me answer him. Let me answer him. Listen to me. If and when I get 1 million followers on Instagram, I'm not fucking joking. Death Sentence never jokes. He does not tell a lie. He tells the truth every time. And I'm a man of my word because I'm a ninja. When I get 1 million followers on Instagram,
No.
I will make a corn hub account and post it there. And
Oh
trust,
no.
and
No.
trust me, and trust me, it's bigger than you think. It's bigger than you think.
That's what I like to see, baby.
I'm
Are
not
you fucking
joking.
kidding me? Are
I'm
you
not
fucking kidding
joking.
me? This
I'm
is
not joking. I'm not joking. I'm not
okay.
joking. Steve,
It's the fucking
Steve,
best news I
Steve,
heard all day.
Steve, look
Yes,
at my
yes,
eyes. Look at my
yes.
eyes. I'm not joking, Steve.
Zach, is that something that you're looking forward to?
What I will tell you right now is I want this fight just to come closer because I need those 1 million followers to reach. It's either I'm getting knocked out or Dead Sentence is getting knocked out. One of the two, whichever is going to happen. This fight's going to break the numbers. A lot of people are going to watch this. People are going to watch this as time goes on, and it's just going to benefit Dead Sentence at the end of the day. So, yes, this is news to me. This is awesome to me. This fight is going to help him get to that 1 million followers.
No
So,
shit.
Zach, let me ask you this. I mean, you're gaining followers too. Do you have a goal? Is there something that you are going to do when you hit 1 million followers?
Something I'm gonna do. I'm definitely gonna like look back and look at my accomplishments that I've made. I'm definitely gonna remember how I felt like 2, 3 years ago, where I thought that I couldn't do any of this in my life, and how I thought like I was a nobody. So I'm definitely gonna reminisce on the old times, and I'm definitely gonna come out with bangers after bangers. I mean, I feel like if anyone is to hit 1 million, then like they deserve to like shoot for greatness. 1 million is not stopping anything. 1 million just means that 2 million is right around the corner. 3 million is right around the corner. Real quick, all the jokes aside, Dead Sentence, congratulations to you with everything you've done. I know when I was growing up, I dreamed of like creating content. So I couldn't imagine for you, like, you're fighting as well as like creating content. So you're entertaining people at the end of the day. So like, I couldn't imagine like with you definitely have more of an impact on making people happy and entertaining them more than I do. So, congratulations to you on that. And, you're still gonna just push to the limits in the world. So, hopefully this fight is just something that pushes for something else bigger to happen.
I think that this is going to push. I think this event is going to push everybody. And we're getting close. We're getting close. I mean, YouTube's been a little slow on the pickup for the last year, but we're headed that way. We're over the 900K mark. This will soon be replaced with a gold one. I can feel it. And this is going to be the most epic, monumental event we've ever had. 2 assassins in the ring, a special guest referee, UFC fighter. It's nothing has ever been done like this ever in the history of backyard fights, or even the internet for that matter. We're making history here.
Wow. Amazing to be a part of. I didn't even think about that. I just wanted to be that. But yeah, we're doing a lot.
And the documentary crew will be there documenting the whole thing.
Mhm.
So end of the year comes around, you're going to have even a bigger audience that you can reach overseas in different parts of the world and everything.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about being in the documentary?
It's gonna be awesome. I feel like I'm definitely gonna, I feel like I'm helping Street Beef Scrapyard put an impact out there. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a story that's written for greatness.
I mean, you guys know that. I wanted a question for you guys. Since we know that Mr. Joaquin Buckley is going to be in the house, is there anything that you guys are excited to do or see or say, or what's you guys' thoughts there?
I'll let Zachary go first.
I mean, to be honest, I can't lie. I really don't know who that is. I don't really know too much about fighting. In terms of like UFC, MMA, You know, I only know about like the one and only like my father, like my daddy, like Jake Paul.
All right, all right.
Okay.
Great idol.
Yeah. Hey,
There
you
you
know
go.
what? Jake Paul has actually mentioned street beefs in the past.
That's awesome.
I think someday we might get enough of his attention that maybe he would grace us with his presence. But you never know. Stranger things have happened. Mr. Death, what do you think about Joaquin Buckley coming out to the scrapyard and refereeing your match? Mr. number 7 ranked welterweight in the UFC.
All right. First of all, I want to say no disrespect to Buckley, but I was shocked when he lost that Kamaru Usman fight. That was crazy. But yeah, Buckley is awesome. I cannot wait to work with him, and he will give me the skills I need to knock this guy out.
Oh, okay. I do have a question for you, Mr. Death. You know, you did your whole training arc with Mr. Mighty Mouse. Have you guys been in contact? Like, are you guys still, going over things? It sounds like, I think you mentioned it earlier that you're, on a diet and that kind of stuff. But is he still helping you out as far as like getting you ready with training and that kind of thing?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And all I can say is we're gonna be working together real soon. But Mighty Mouse is my nigga for a while. Like Mighty Mouse, it's not just content. That's like a personal friend of mine now. Like I love Mighty Mouse.
Nice.
That's my boy for life. That's my boy for life.
You guys got anything for Zach?
Yeah, I'm just really looking forward to having you back out again, Zach. I really enjoyed some of your content last time. I mean,
Thank you.
I've got to talk to security about it first, though. But
my fucking I'm gonna have a word with motherfucking security. I'll tell you that right now. When I see him, that's gonna be good. I'm telling you, it's gonna be really good.
I didn't get my goodbye hug, and I was pissed.
There you go.
Well, I feel like the last thing I definitely got to say is just death sentence. I think you said earlier like something about like, oh, I'll always be your enemy or something like that. I mean, I think I said this before. Like at the end of the day, like I'm definitely always trying to like pick up bigger connections, pick up just more of like people on like a friendly level, and just try to like create more than what we're creating now. No homo. But so yeah, I would love to just like talk it up maybe once we're done and just get to know you a little bit more. But I'm still gonna knock
If you impress me, I will consider it.
Okay, WW, we'd like to hear this, but I'm still gonna knock you the fuck out.
Would that be impressive to you, death sentence, if he's able to land a clean one on you and put you to sleep?
I'll tell you right now, if I somehow lose this fight to this nigga over here, when I wake up, I will hunt him down and make his death slow and painful in that ring. Okay? I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you right now. Like I said, I'm really big on this op shit. I don't play well with my ops. But we definitely be working together for a while if that happens. I will make you suffer.
I'm gonna eat you up like spaghetti.
God. I want to take those glasses and break it.
I don't need these to see that.
I'll say this right now. Before we even keep going, if Triller Adonis is in your corner, your ass whooping is gonna be twice as bad as it's gonna be right now.
I'm gonna need that because I'm gonna need that.
And after I knock your ass out, Triller Adonis bitch ass is next. If he's in the corner. Look, Steve, I'm not joking. If he's actually in this nigga's corner, I'm gonna slap the fuck out that nigga, bro.
Wait, so like, what if I get like a poster of him and like put him in my corner?
You both are dead.
Okay,
you both are dead.
He didn't even do anything.
No. If Triller Adonis is anywhere near this nigga and he's supporting him in any type of way, he's my next op. I'm gonna fight that man next in the cage. Steve, look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Steve.
That sentence I'm looking. That sentence I'm looking. I'm looking.
To my eyes. If Triller Adonis is in this nigga's corner, So
Okay, yeah.
Chill, like you're watching this right now, and you're in this nigga's corner. Me and you are fighting. No big glove shit. No play fighting. No, bare knuckle, motherfucker.
Bare
I,
knuckle,
I,
yeah.
I will beat the fuck out of it, bro.
You'll beat the
I'm
fuck
actually, I will actually live it. Like the thought of it
Tell
is
him.
making me mad right now. Like I'll be pissed
Mhm.
as fuck if this nigga is in
Tell him.
Zachary's corner.
That sentence. Tell him for real. Tell him.
Is
Like
there some
straight
kind of
up.
backstory with you and Chiseled?
Yes, that bitch ass nigga, bro. That nigga, bro. The videos he made. He made the first video he ever made about me. He was talking shit. The second video, he went even harder. I don't give a fuck if
Oh,
it's
I
his
didn't see
joke. I'm a
those. I'm gonna
fighter.
have to check those out.
Yeah, hey, you can check them out, but they're not funny. Fuck.
All right, I ain't gonna laugh at them. No, none of that. No.
Yeah,
I just gotta for research. For research.
Chisel Adonis made like 3 videos about me so far, and he dogged me in all of them. I take that shit personally. So when I see Chisel Adonis is already an op, but he's gonna become an even bigger op if I find out this bitch ass nigga is supporting this nigga over here.
Now,
Like I might,
wait. Destin, check this out.
yeah,
I would say that I've watched Chisel Adonis's his videos, right?
yes.
Don't you think at some way that what he does actually contributes to population of fans for you?
I mean, he's hating though. Like he's saying all this shit. Oh, look at this guy's a
But you
joke. He's this
but you
and
probably
that.
gained thousands or more followers, right, or something.
Yeah.
You got to give
It's
him
either
that much credit.
gonna do one or two things, bro.
Just follow.
Yeah.
He's either giving me more haters because those people are laughing at me at the end of the day, right? So
Okay.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Did you happen to see that, Mr. Dead Sentence? I think Zach
I
here
saw
just
all
followed
of
him.
I saw all. You know what makes me mad though? Well, what pisses me
I
off
don't
about
think he
Chill
saw. I do
again?
not think he saw.
He just
It's
followed him right
kind
now.
of Chill Adonis.
Zach just followed Chiseled on Instagram right now and showed it.
Oh,
He can do it.
I just wanted to see what kind of content he had. That's all I was trying to do.
Okay, okay.
Right. Yeah, Zachary can do whatever the fuck he wants. All I'm gonna
Or I might
say
bring
is
him out. I mean, you never know.
if Chill Adonis is in this nigga's corner, I will beat the fuck out of him. And I mean that shit. Look into my soul, Steve. I mean that shit.
I'm looking.
So what about
Like,
you guys being
right now? You guys don't know. I will be pissed. The thought of that is making me mad right now.
Okay, so you Chisel Adonis is in his corner. You're pissed off at Chisel Adonis. You want to fight him. What does that leave Zach though? What happens there? No friendship. No.
After I knock him out,
chance?
after I knock Zach out, after I knock Zach the fuck out, I'm going to jump over that cage. I'm going to be fast too. The security is not going to catch me. I'm going to jump over the rail, do a ninja move. Steve's probably going to be back. Steve's not going to stop me. I'm going to teleport, instant transmission behind Steve. Get out of that cage. I'm going to use my ninja skills, dodge everybody in there. I'm going to go to Adonis, and I'm going to final flash that nigga.
It might be the motivation you need. It could be the motivation you need to get to that ultra ego sort of stage.
It's gonna be bro. Fuck, bro. I'm going Broly mode, bro. Broly mode. Full Broly, bro. Ultra ego's not enough. I'm going full Broly, bro. That will make me mad, bro. That will piss me the fuck off. All the way off.
I've seen you jump. I know you can jump. I'm not doubting that at all.
You don't think that'll get in your head?
Over that cage, bro. I promise you.
That won't be a distraction for you when you're in the ring. If you look across and you
no. Did you say if I lose to Zachary?
No, I said
Zach actually might be looking for that opening. Then, if you're looking over at Chisel Adonis and he's distracting you, like
no. I won't. Like I said, Zachary's my first priority. I'm going to take out Zach. Like I said, this is war. I'm going to take out the first opposition.
Wait, that sentence. Where are you going to take me out?
I'm going to take you to King Kai's planet. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Snake Way.
Snake Way. Yes. Yeah. And then after I take him out, I'm going to take Triple Adonis there too.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep the body count down to 2 then.
All right.
We got a show to run.
Yeah, 2 targets. Cause I'm telling you right now, I'm fighting Adonis anyway. Like after I take Zachary out, if Chill Adonis is not in Zachary's corner, then I'll just use the giant boxing gloves. But if he's at Zachary's corner, we're going to bare knuckle.
Oh,
I mean it, bare knuckle. I'm gonna break that nigga's face. I promise you.
Well, it's out there now. There we go.
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll
I'll
see
let
what
you
happens.
I'll let you fuse for that fight too.
Yeah, I'll choose it for that fight. Oh no. Wing C. As a matter of fact, Wing C. Wing C. If Triple Adonis, if you watching this, if Triple Adonis is in that man's corner, yes, listen to me, assassin. If Triple Adonis is in this nigga's corner, after I knock him out, me and you are gonna dance on Zachary's grave, and then we're going to destroy Triple Adonis.
Only
You
the
hear me?
finest of TikTok dances, Master.
Yes. Get him ready.
Master
sir.
is
We
insane.
got,
Insane.
we got a lot.
We got
We
a
got a lot
plan
of
there.
disrespect.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I think we got to wrap it up. Shit, thanks for coming on the podcast. I'm excited. I hope you guys continue to put out some content on each other and keep this thing kind of going. Keep the people. I know the fans. We've had a pretty decent amount of fans in here watching, at least for us with our podcasting stuff. So they want to see more, and I can only give them so much more. But you guys can give them as much as they want. So July 26th, Street Beef Scrapyard, members only YouTube channel. Check us out.
5-year anniversary.
5-year anniversary. You're looking at like 40 to 50 fights that day. This is one of the headlining ones, and there's going to be some people in the crowd helping out, doing all sorts of stuff that you wouldn't believe would be here, but they're going to be here. I can tell you that.
Looking
That's
forward
it.
to
It's,
it.
that's it. It's, I'm gonna pound you like a torta gets pounded.
And I'm going to hold on.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That was enough. All right, thank you guys so much for watching the podcast. We're going to meet you guys again.
Gallagher. I'm going to Gallagher this nigga. Bitch ass nigga.
He's gone.
He's gone. Bitch ass nigga. Zachary, bro. I'm going to fucking murder you.
I thought you said you were going to flash him.
Final flash.
Yeah, well, yeah, final flash. Yeah,
it's
final flash. Yeah, sure. Final flash. Yes, after I knock him out, I'm going to final flash him. Hope that nigga's ready.
And then he's going to start a corn channel.
There you go.
Okay.
A million views. Like
a million.
It's just gonna be one photo. That's it. I'm done.
Oh man.
Oh jeez.
You gotta purchase it too. You gotta purchase it. $10 to see it.
Purchase it.
Yep.
$1millions.com.
There you go, bro. I hope that all works out for you.
Mr. Deb, it's been an honor. Thank you for coming on the chat. Wing C, thanks for hanging out in the background. Appreciate
brother.
And
appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
peace
thank
out.
you guys. Take it easy.
All right, peace out.
Okay.
Was that a handful? That was a lot.
Wow.
That was a lot.
I think I'll never forget this one, man.
No, I'll never forget this either. So let's talk next episode.
Where do we got?
I got a couple ideas. You know, I'm thinking, and I just seen it right here, Beethoven. Maybe we can get Beethoven and Red Fox on here.
Yeah, we can make that happen for sure.
I just feel like they're going to be nice to each other, which is fine. I'm not making people be confrontational or anything like that. I just want to see how people interact with each other. Maybe she'll bring her violin on. I think that would be
cool. That would be really cool. Heck yeah. I really enjoy getting some of these opponents kind of doing a little bit of a face-off prior to the match, getting a little behind the scenes, learning a little bit about how they're training and prepping for these matches. It's unique for every competitor, so it's nice to kind of hear what they're up to, really.
It's so cool to have the pre-fight face-to-face, you know what I mean? Like it's almost like watching that that title fight for boxing when David Benavidez is looking at, you know what I mean? It's almost like
the story,
it's so cool. So I think it gives a lot of fans something to be excited about, you know, especially if you don't know the guys, right? It's pretty neat.
We've got all these people popping up in the chat here, guys. Look, we're gonna have to do one episode where we just bring on a bunch of like we slot them in and get these give them like 10 minutes to just go at each other. Okay. I see Golden Hands in here. I see Dad in here. I mean, there's really going to be so many matchups, and I would love to get everybody on the podcast at some point to go back and forth with their opponent, just because, you know, these are featured matchups. You guys all deserve it, but there's only so many days left until we actually fight.
Yeah. Well, how many days we got left?
Alexa, how many days until July 26th?
2019.
Jeez.
19.
You use simple math. I ask Alexa. So I mean,
So 19, we try to get as many face-offs as possible. I love it.
19, yeah. And you know what the beauty is too, is we're getting a lot of returning competitors. So they've already like seen each other fight. So I mean, it'd be nice to see how they're going to dissect the skill set of their opponent.
We might just have to do one free-for-all big podcast where we bring on
Royal Rumble
many people back to back. You get 10 minutes, go at it. Excited about this fight. And
and wherever the 10-minute ends, we go to the next guy.
I like it. Let us know if you guys want to see that, because that sounds
fighters,
great.
if you're interested in being on the podcast, we would love to have you on. It's hyping up the fight, it's hyping up the event.
And some of the matchups that I saw, just to kind of talk a little bit about that, some of the massive matchups that I personally saw, I seen some highly skilled guys fighting some highly skilled guys, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen with that. I know Flex is getting ready. I know Golden Hands is getting ready. Those guys you mentioned, there's some dudes, man, and I'm like, what's going to happen here? You know, did Hunter sign up? By the way, is Hunter fighting?
He's bringing a guy, I believe, or one of his associates. How many title fights do we have on this card?
Don't even ask me that.
Don't even ask? No.
Ask me that.
I know we have quite a few. So
nice
I
to
mean,
see
that's going to
Pookie
be
again,
amazing,
man.
Yeah.
I really I was just going through the list, and it's like title. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Just some really good all around matchups. And again, so last night I put a bunch of fighters' names on a list. I still got, we got the one that we want to talk about there, but I got to find somebody for Solo. There's some other people on the list, but again, these are going to be matchups that are going to get made. They're going to be on the featured list, and then we're going to do a second part of the event, and we're going to have some of the lesser known, maybe new fighters. We're going to try to get in as much as we can that day.
Yeah.
But this event really is focused around returning fighters and the people that have put their time
I just got
in.
a message from June, Fight Team 206. He says, you guys got to get me on this podcast.
I mean, if he was fighting.
So he throws a mean kick, dude.
We have 3 hosts, for the podcast. Maybe we can do something where he does some of these. If I know there's going to be a couple days where I'm not going to be able to do this.
Right.
Okay. So if there's a situation where he can do
we get a fill-in guy
podcast, you guys can join him and he can take my spot and you can let the 2 guests go at it.
Yeah, I'd be happy to help
Because
out.
I don't want to miss any days leading up to this of podcasting. I don't want you guys to get burned out on it. We're trying to keep it an hour, but this one went longer,
Yeah, it happens. We have some high profile guests on. These things happen.
And they were throwing a lot of firing ammo at each other, and I think it was worth us going a little over listening to that, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, when they're feeding into it, it's really hard to want to just clip it short, So I think we were all right with that. But all right, guys, I think we got to conclude this one. It's been a monumental episode. Let's say goodbye to Mr. Wing C, who's
Wing C.
Hey.
I like how he
There we go.
I like how he just shows up and hangs out. That's
cool.
Right?
Just pops in, screams, and there you go. That's Wing C. Love it.
Awesome, right. Awesome. Well, guys, until the next one.
Yeah, I'll keep you guys informed. Really quick, just a quick shout out. We don't got to do a whole lot, but I'm just going to say shout out to all the fans. Shout out to all the event staff at the scrapyard, and shout out to all the fighters. You guys are all awesome. You guys keep this thing moving, and you guys are just huge parts of the community. You guys are all the community.
I got to do this. A
Yeah.
shout out to my man Jose Benavides. He's over there at the Benavides Boxing Gym. He's helping us out. I think that we got some things to kind of look forward to seeing him. Shout out to the Seattle Seahawks. There's a couple guys that I'm anticipating. Like I said, we're gonna see somebody.
I need those
And,
names when you got a minute. Give me those names, okay?
You guys see that? He doesn't even know the names.
There we go. Top
He's
secret
got
stuff.
secrets. He's got secrets.
I love it. We're all going to be excited.
Naughty Nate, shout outs.
Yeah, shout out to, of course, the Reptilian Top Team, team I'm a part of, all the guys over at Columbia River Jiu-Jitsu, all the fans watching the show. Yeah, shout out to my fiance. Hopefully she's on this show here soon. Yeah, man, looking forward to the 26th, and thank you guys for allowing me to be a part of this. I appreciate it, guys.
Last
It's been
one,
really fun.
Got to shout out my Mandy Bear. Okay, that's a big one.
Me too. You guys don't leave me out. I gotta shout out mine too, man.
Yeah.
I shout out my wife. You guys all talking about your wives. You know, my wife holds it down, man.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah,
without them, we wouldn't be able to do this.
Hey, let's give a shout out to
true.
dude. I got a guy. Let's give a shout out to Buddy V in that commentator booth. He's going to be giving some things away from Zuel. I'm wearing a Zuel shirt today.
Nice.
Nice. And thank you to Death Sentence and Zachcray for coming on tonight, guys. Really appreciate the interview. I really enjoyed talking with you.
All right, guys.
All right, guys.
Safe.
Have a good night, bro.
See you guys. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.